Let's go.
The Ace and TJ family presents Unfiltered, Uncensored, and Uninterrupted. Well, almost.
Right here. Let's go.
Why do you keep calling Riggins a buttercup, Alexis?
Because that's what flower he is based on his zodiac sign on Starbucks, I guess.
Oh.
But he
feels
gives
right.
me
He's a
he gives me
buttercup.
buttercup vibes.
What is a buttercup? That's a flower?
It's a yellow flower.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
have
it looks like a
have
little cup. It does, I think. I remember that from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
So a
They have
ranunculus is
different
a
type of
buttercup?
colors. Look at that too. Little buttercup.
Yeah.
When you say redonkulus, what?
The ranunculus is a buttercup. I never knew that.
Ranunculus.
That's the name of the flower.
What the hell's a
You know,
ranunculus?
That's what it,
Riggins.
that's what it-
Riggins.
that's what I said. Ranunculus.
Ranunculus Riggins. It goes. See?
Oh, hold on. You're good. Go ahead.
What was that? Do we need to start over?
No, you're good.
We're good? Okay.
Back to Buttercup.
That was the show's
Buttercup. Back to Ranunculus
Probably
Riggins.
no one will even notice. Just leave it. Just leave it.
Just leave it in there. It's fine. Screw
It's
it.
fine. But now the big thing that these Starbucks and all, because I don't go to that, but the cold brew. Everybody talk about the cold brew.
Yeah.
That's not just iced coffee, right? That is brewed with, and I don't know how it works, but brewed with cold water. Is that why it's a cold brew?
I don't know how they make a cold brew.
I don't know, but they also have nitro cold brew.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
so it
So
goes
they-
really fast.
Yeah, they mix in nitro.
Yeah.
Oh, they mix in nitro?
Yeah, well,
Nitrous oxide.
Yup.
Yes, TJ, to answer your question, you are right.
Yeah.
Coarse coffee grounds are steeped in cold water for an extended period of time, usually 12 to 24 hours, then strained. This results in a less acidic, smooth coffee that is then served cold over ice.
yeah, I knew I was right. I was just being humble and acting like I was, am I right on this? I should stop doing that.
Yeah.
But if I didn't do that, then people would think I'm a know-it-all,
It's true.
right?
Yeah, but yeah.
Right, Buttercup?
Right, Buttercup. I don't feel like a Buttercup today. I'm
What do you feel like?
like a dead,
He's poison ivy. He's a Venus flytrap
yeah.
today.
dead weed. Yeah.
He's a mealy tomato.
Not a mealy tomato.
Tomato, tomato, tomato.
Hey, Ace, when you talk about vacuuming the house, how you love vacuuming because you can see where you've been and you see that you did the good
it looks
job.
so
and
nice when
all
you're
that
done.
There's a household chore that I'm that way about, and I don't like household chores. I'm not a maintenance person at all. But there's something that I enjoy doing, even though it's not a job that one would really volunteer for most of the time. But I always feel satisfied when I do it. It solves the problem, and it also you can see just how bad the problem was that you solved, and that is taking one of those long plastic things with the blades on it and shoving it down the shower drain and pulling out big globs of hair that got the shower stopped up.
I've never done that. I don't have one of those things.
Like one of those
I
snake
did it when
thingies?
I did with my daughter's shower the other day. Just shove it down. It's got these really sharp little things that stick out of the side of it. You stick it, as soon as you stick it there, it grips that hair, and you just rip it out, and it's just long globs of hair, and it stinks.
What do you call that?
God,
Like a-
It smells bad because I need to do that to my shower.
It's awful. It's awful, awful, awful. But when it comes out, it's like the hair has just grease all over it and whatever was in the pipe, especially if the hair has been stagnant in the drain there and water's been gathering around it and barely draining through it and all, is disgusting. But as soon as you pull it out, it's like it's clear now.
Yeah.
It's ready to go. And
So how does
and I
it
end
work?
up throwing the whole stick away too. I don't try to get the hair off of it.
No.
'Cause it's,
Yeah.
just throw the whole thing away.
I'm looking at one online. There's a silver piece with a red handle, and then there's something orange that's coarse that clicks to it. Am I looking at the right thing?
Hold on. I'm going to come.
25-inch hair drain clog remover. Is that it?
No.
that's not it?
This is just a plastic, long, flexible. Looks like a dipstick,
Yeah, that's what these kind of look
but
like.
it's got
think
big
parts of
prongs out on the side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you
That's
need
what
is
this
the
is,
cheap
right?
one. It doesn't need to go down very far.
Okay.
Well, I guess that might be one that goes far down there for plumbers to use and so forth. But it's nasty,
Yeah.
nasty.
Black.
And it's just like when you pull it out and it's dripping, the water that drips down into the bottom of the shower or the tub it's just black. It looks like oil.
I need
just
to
use a
do that, though.
I use a tub shroom, so I don't have to.
A tub shroom.
Yeah, it goes inside the little the hole where it drains, and it keeps it from the hair going down the drain.
Oh.
You just have to clean that every.
Sheds a lot.
I do shed a
Yeah,
lot.
he does with all his different hairs. Gross.
Yeah.
Oh, he sheds a lot. Oh, I was like, what does pooping have to do with he's in the shower?
He's like Rapunzel.
But yeah, and it's disgusting.
You want to come do mine?
No. You got a man now that can come do it.
You're right.
Or
I'm gonna ask him.
your maintenance people could probably that fall under their jurisdiction,
I
wouldn't it?
know there's a lot in there. I
There's-
shed a lot.
But when you're taking a shower, does water gather around your feet and your ankles?
Oh,
and
I
stuff?
have to do like once a month. I have to put something into the shower to like kind of break up the clogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because when I wash my hair, I can like pull it out.
But the water wasn't draining
Yeah.
in my daughter's shower when she was taking a shower, and so that's what it was. But I would rather do that and pull the stuff out than pour, because sometimes you pour, some of that liquid stuff down in there. It's not good for your pipes and things like that. And I never know what's safe for the pipes and what's not. So I just use that thing.
And then throw it away. It's one use only.
Yeah. For me it is. I
blame
mean,
you
I can't
pulling
see sitting there and just pulling all that.
It looks like they're
God.
clumped up hair off of that thing.
But it looks like they're pretty cheap.
Yeah, they're like $2.
Yeah.
But can you get it all in one? And with one of those things? Or
Yeah.
would you have to buy a few different ones?
No, you can get it all.
Do they make one for white people's hair versus like ethnic hair?
I don't know. Probably. No, I wouldn't think so.
You like
You
go to
mean
Home
like
Depot and be
her-
like, where is the ethnic hair clog
Right.
remover?
Oh, that's on the other side.
It's in the industrial part of the store.
Man. Yeah, you got to get in there with. Yeah, maybe is your boyfriend handy?
Oh yeah, he is really
Okay.
handy.
Yeah, he probably knows how to do that.
Yeah. But if it's not holding water, then you don't need to do it.
No, but I know when it's starting to because it slows down how fast the water's
Yeah.
going down. So I can tell. And in my sink too. Because what I'll do is when I put product in my hair, I'll also like get hair around my hands. So then I'll just like rinse it in the washer and then the hair just goes down. So I'm sure there's just hair everywhere.
Just
in my
clogged
pipes.
with hair.
My pipes are full of hair.
I got a hair pipe.
Hairy pipe.
I need y'all to come up here and look at my hair pipe.
What was that
Gross.
stuff?
Liquid fire.
Liquid fire, yeah.
Oh, that stuff.
That's what I used to use in my old house. When I knew the pipes were really good, I could, I could use it.
that was before Alexis got here.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear that story?
No.
You bought this liquid. Where were you tell her? Where you got outfitted. I mean, he got outfitted like a damn. Like he was going into battle.
Like
You
a
had to put
hazmat
goggles
suit.
on and big thick
All right, I'm ready.
gloves and all that. Because they said, I mean, it's
He was looking like a minion.
yeah.
Man, all I know is that we looked up we looked up how that data set stuff was, and it was kind of
Sounds
scary.
liquid
It was-
fire?
It was
Sounds
bad.
called liquid
dangerous.
fire. Yeah.
Like, it wasn't anything to joke around with. It was everything they said was practically just short of "Don't touch this product ever."
Like a minion. Cleaning out that
Yeah, I
drain.
actually had my son's. He used to do the what were they called? Those airsoft guns. He would do those airsoft gun wars with his little friends and all. And he had this thing, helmet hood thing that would come down and covered his face with a shield. I put that on, some big thick industrial rubber gloves. Made everybody get out of the house because they said like it'll kill you.
Didn't your pipe start smoking?
Yeah, it was like you could hear it like
Stop.
that. Yeah.
But it was safe
And
for you to
only
put that in there?
Yeah, you only put a something like a quarter of a cup in there.
It must just be pure lie. Like
It is. It is.
Wow.
I think. Yeah.
But I mean, they could not have made it any more clear how dangerous that was when you looked at it on the website.
It's
It was
super dangerous.
like, this is wild.
That'll take your skin off.
Yeah, but it works. That was when there was something down there far enough that I couldn't reach it with that stick.
Yeah.
I would have to use that. Oof. But I don't know. I think I don't know if that's safe to use on normal everyday pipes or not. I just knew in that house the pipes were okay to use it on.
Yeah.
It might melt poor people's pipes.
You probably would. Probably would.
I don't think you're
I'm
wrong.
kidding. I'm
actually,
I mean, that's why I'm not using it now on this house.
Yeah. Rob, when you got to clean off that tub shroom, is it just covered in hair?
yeah.
Yeah.
Ew.
And it's not just my hair.
Yeah, no. I'm sure it's equal, 50-50 hair. It's not on my hair.
He sounded like a little kid. It's not my hair.
It's a little defensive.
And how often do you have to do it, Rob?
Probably about once a week between the two of us.
And you just pull it off there?
Yeah, you pull it out of the tub and then I take some toilet paper and grab the hair because I don't want to touch it. It's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets it's soapy and gross.
Yeah, we know. Ugh.
Hair soap. Oh, soap hair.
And it will also allow you to take a bath if you want. It's a stopper.
No, that you have to. If you want to take a bath, you have to put the stopper in.
Okay.
You have to switch it out.
You're not taking baths?
I've never taken a bath in the past 2 houses I've lived in.
Meredith's not taking baths?
No.
That's what we need a video of is Rob in a bubble bath.
I would watch that.
Well, first we got to find a bubble bath big enough or a bathtub big enough for me to take a bath
Yeah,
in.
you'd fit in there fine.
No.
Just luxuriating. Bubbles up to his face. He's got the bubble beard on.
Yeah.
Drinking that blueberry wine.
Yep.
Watching Spider-Man No Way Home.
Crying in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could at least get him like he's having a spa day in a robe and a towel around his
He
head.
had the little twisty turban.
Yeah. Drinking his blueberry wine. Or just start making those little updates like blueberry wine and video games.
Yeah.
And then those blueberry wine and
D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Yeah.
Isn't that the kind of stuff the kids like? The content the kids like?
Yeah, that's good.
Seeing men drinking blueberry wine while they're doing other things?
I'm sure that would be a hit.
You just yelling at Meredith walking around the house in that robe. I would watch that. We gonna have pizza rolls tonight. You don't want pizza rolls?
I love pizza roll.
They're so good.
So good.
Well, I used to. I haven't had them in a while. I'm sure I still would.
Oh, you bet. You bet you would.
I like bagel bites too. But the sauce is a little sweet on the bagel bites.
Yeah.
When pizza's on a bagel, you can have pizza all the time. I love that.
I was hoping you were gonna mess that up. Like with some wacky shit.
You can have pizza on a bagel.
You can have it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. That's kind of your thing. Yeah. Earlier today, she was like, he's just calm as a cucumber.
Yeah, I
And
heard
she
that.
kept talking. I was like, it's cool as a cucumber.
But cucumbers be calm, so it makes
are. I mean,
sense.
it's-
They don't really do much.
You just sit there and be a cucumber.
What's the famous song that she messed up a couple weeks ago?
Part of that world.
No, she messed that up pretty bad.
Yeah. That's kind of my thing. I like to give things
Up where
remixes.
they walk, up where they walk,
Up where they
walk.
up where they walk. Up where they walk.
Yeah, they're my renditions, okay?
Yeah.
That's true.
Leave me alone.
Walks? I've got plenty.
That is wild. She's got her own language.
I do. And no one can understand it but me.
Yep. Well, what I like is that she stays calm as a cucumber.
Yup.
He's as calm as a cucumber.
Calm as cucumbers.
Or no, wait. Or quiet as a cucumber. I was like, it's cool.
No, I thought she said calm.
Yeah, it was
She
calm.
said
as a
calm,
cucumber.
and then she goes quiet. And I said, I think it's cool.
Or chill as a cucumber.
Chill is that's what it was. It was quiet, calm, then chill.
A chilled cucumber, though, that's a thing.
Sounds like a bar, like a hipster bar.
I'm going to have drinks at the Chilled Cucumber. I like that.
So there.
Yep.
It all works out. Good for you.
This is the Share Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ family.
Let's go.
Share Funny is a production of the Ace and TJ family. For more, download the Ace and TJ app in your app store. Now, more of the Share Funny podcast.
Riggins, I apologize. It was not until today that I realized that when I turn off my microphone, the button is loud and distracting for you. Are you saying whenever we're in a conversation and then you are going to say what's coming up next, I turn off the mic because I'm finished talking, I turn off the microphone and it's loud to you?
Yeah, it comes down like a hammer. I mean,
Okay, say something.
yeah. So like, coming up next in Now Trending, we're going to talk about exactly. I
Can
mean,
you hear that?
Yeah.
You can hear it?
click. But
Yeah. Say
I
it
don't even
again.
notice it.
coming up in Now Trending, we're going to talk about and it's just like, oh, yeah. I wouldn't have brought it up. I wouldn't have brought it up, but you were talking about that little click thing, and it's just like, oh yeah, he's out.
Is that annoying?
But sometimes it'll happen during the middle of a story or something I'm sharing. And I'm like, yeah, I hear that. I'm like, okay, well, he's not going to help me out. He's out.
Sometimes I do that because I have to sneeze or cough or something,
Yeah.
or I'm gonna I'm going to pick up my order
Yeah.
at Sonic.
It's all right.
But it is. I wonder why they would make it so loud. Because it shouldn't click like that loud.
Yeah, it's for a microphone. It shouldn't make any noise.
Yeah. I like using it, though. I got to sit in your chair one time when you were out. I like
Yeah.
using it for some reason. It's fun.
It
Clicking on
is.
and off.
So like on, off,
Yeah.
on, off.
Oh my God.
You hate it?
It's crazy.
You can't tell him
Crazy
something that
how it
annoys you
works.
with him because then he's going to use it all the time.
No, I won't. I'm actually apologizing because I didn't realize that I was doing that, and that's distracting. So, you really don't think much of me, do you, Alexis? You honestly think that I'm a shithead?
No, I didn't say you're shithead. I just think that you
But you
love
always
to
say
annoy
nothing
people.
but negative things about me.
That's not true. I just point out things that I
things.
observe.
It's always negative.
Well, if that's what I observe,
And
I
here
don't have
am,
control over what I
Your biggest
observe.
cheerleader, and yeah,
You're my biggest cheerleader?
yes, I'm making a whole pyramid
Oh, God.
for you.
Okay.
I'm reigning the spirit, like the cheerleaders do when they flick their fingers down.
Yeah.
Those aren't spirit fingers.
You were a cheerleader for a while?
Yeah.
Were you at the top of the pyramid?
We never had a pyramid, but I was one that got thrown up in the air
Yeah, I
and
bet
stuff.
you were. Mm-hmm. Being tiny.
We never did pyramids.
We didn't do pyramids.
Is that not cool? They don't do that?
No, I don't think we were skilled enough for that.
Hmm.
We did just very simple tricks.
Like, you stay on the ground. One level, everybody.
We couldn't do
plus-
pyramids in LA because there were shootings all the time. You don't want to be up in a pyramid when there's drive-by shooting happening.
Get down.
Stuck up there on top.
It's out there in South Central LA, and you know the other girls didn't like her anyway because they thought she was white.
Yep.
Then nobody gonna hold her up there. They get her up there and then just move, let her fall down to the ground.
Yep. You would do it.
I'm surprised they caught her when they threw her up.
Yeah.
Do they have boys on the high school cheerleading back then?
No. It was all girls.
So that was some strong girls throwing you around and they're catching you.
Sturdy.
I always thought that like they had cheerleaders in college. Most high schools didn't have, boy cheerleaders, and most of the time in high school they didn't have boy cheerleaders. So how did the boy cheerleaders learn how to be cheerleaders before they got to college?
I know one person that did it. My friend Gene's son was a power lifter at Louisiana Tech, and that they came and asked him, "Would you be interested in being a cheerleader?" And he was like, "Not really." And they said, "Oh, come on!" And then they went and got power lifters to do the cheerleading, to do the throws and everything. That's how he got roped into it. That's how he got involved in cheerleading. He was a cheerleader for 3 years for Louisiana Tech because he was on the powerlifting team.
Whose son is that?
My friend Gene.
Yeah. That's what he's telling y'all.
Well, he was the state champion powerlifter in high school. So
Right. That's what he's saying is that they just did all the power lifters.
Yeah, I don't know if they
He
did all
didn't really
of them, but
want to be a
that's
cheerleader.
Yeah. That's how he
But
got
no,
involved.
I mean, they're the ones that get the, like, don't those girls sit on their hands? Like, they hold them up with their
Yeah.
hands on. I'm surprised they still allow that.
Yeah, because I know that your hand placement could be a little weird
Have you
sometimes.
ever seen that video of that? Oh, I shouldn't even.
Yeah, I remember
Is it
you
a Florida?
talking about that
Is it a guy
video.
from Florida?
I forget.
I remember us talking about
But
it.
he put his hand in a very
Yeah.
intimate, and then
yeah.
swiped his hand
Yeah.
across his face.
Yeah, it's gross. Ew.
Yeah.
Maybe that
I
was just
remember that
unfortunate.
video. I was thinking that was Florida. Maybe not. But then they also have to learn the cheers and the chants, and they kind of know all of that stuff, and the
Yeah, but
and the
there's not-
clapping and the moving and the.
But I don't think they do a lot of jumping, so it's just kind of it's all
Yeah.
very like the whatever it is, that stiff clap and that kind of stuff. But yeah,
did
I don't know
he
how
like
the other
it?
guys got involved, but he was on the powerlifting team. That's how he got involved.
Did he like it?
Yeah, he enjoyed it. He got to travel a lot. It's like it was fun. They got to travel all around. It wasn't that hard. And all he did, I think all he did to prepare was like do his regular workouts, and they would do the throws and practice all the throws and everything.
But yeah, I mean, do they have guy cheerleaders in high schools now? In the high school squads?
I don't know.
I'm sure they probably
I'm
do.
sure some do.
Especially if they're going into college for that.
And I think they've become so competitive now with those national competitions. They probably do.
Being in gymnastics and all that. I don't know how many dips can they do. You can do some dips. You got to
Yeah.
be strong up there.
Yeah, those guys are
Upper
crazy.
body. But yeah, I just always wonder how they go from high school where they didn't have any foundation of cheerleading to college, making college cheerleader.
Yeah, this says it's pretty common now for high schools to have male cheerleaders. Do you know if your old high school, Winfield, does it have male cheerleaders?
I don't know. I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think there were enough to choose from because it's such a small town.
I don't think we did.
We did not when I was in school. I don't know if they do now. I'm looking.
I think that's just big city stuff.
Yeah.
We ain't got enough boys to go around. They're either playing football, they're in the band, or they're hunting, fishing. Y'all have seen damn Louisiana Law, haven't you?
watch
At
it
the
all the time.
Louisiana game wardens.
I was just watching it over the weekend.
Really? Mm-hmm. Now, do you know when you're watching that, Riggins, when they show the map of Louisiana and they go from one game warden to the next for their story,
Yeah.
what parts of the state that we're from?
Yeah, I know the general area. Yeah, I mean, and there's no doubt it's in Louisiana. I mean, it's not going to help you break any stereotypes.
No, it
But they're
won't.
again, they're fine. Like love, the thing that whatever, you know, they play into some of those stories. I'm sure some of them didn't make the cut, but
Yeah.
the ones that do are, you know, uphold the stereotypes. Mm-hmm. But it's interesting.
Yeah, that lady game warden is from. She patrols the area where I'm from.
It's a tough cookie.
She used to be a cop at Northwestern State University. She was
really?
a college cop. Yeah,
Yeah, some pretty wild stuff out there.
but most of the time, I'm like, give these people a break. You don't got to write them a ticket. Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
And those tickets are expensive.
Yeah.
Hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, from what I can see, TJ, y'all do not have any male cheerleaders today.
Thank
Sorry,
God.
didn't mean to backtrack on that.
I'm kidding.
Gonna break some ground.
That's gonna look bad in my search.
Male
Yeah,
cheerleaders.
yeah. Winfield Senior High School male cheerleaders.
Yeah, I didn't use Google Mail. I just Winfield Louisiana senior high cheerleaders. Is that it? That's it.
But the cheerleaders always have to clap with the cupped hands, right? Like this.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
ready. Okay.
No, it was just like this, you know? Ready? Okay. That.
Yeah. Well, it depends on right.
Do a cheer.
Just like that.
Did y'all do like, my name is Lexus and I am funky?
No.
And you didn't do
We
that?
didn't do that.
You did introduce yourself right up.
We did, but it was just like we would say our names in the year we were graduating.
Oh.
That was it.
Okay.
Do it.
Well, one of them that we used to do was it was 1st and 10. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it.
Yep.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Wait, did you ever have that
Or push
situation?
him back. Take down that quarterback. Say yeah.
Was there ever a time though where y'all were doing a cheer and somebody goes like, "Hey, we don't have the ball," or we're on defense right now?
Oh
Because
no.
I've seen that before. Like
Yeah. Called the wrong cheer.
they're busy on the sidelines and they miss a turnover or something. It's like, hey, we just punted. Sorry. Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
It was fun.
Yeah, those are good. Good
Still,
cheers.
Still got the outfit?
No, I wish.
Me too, dude.
Yeah, you can probably still wear it though, right?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe.
Now that your boyfriend's done slim you down a little bit.
Shut up.
We gonna get you back in that cheerleading outfit. We gonna pull out them pom poms.
That's why he was cleaning out those clothes, making room for the cheerleader outfits to come back.
Waiting on that delivery.
Yep.
Have you changed anything about him? Have you told him like, hey, okay, you're going to do that? We need to change something about you. Like your shoes are terrible or something.
No.
Because
not
he's pretty
really, not yet.
organized and put together, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty organized. I mean, I'm sure I'll find something.
It would have to be something you find about him physically, because everything else is just, I mean, he seems to have it all together.
Oh, yeah, all together.
You'll have to invent something physically. Well, that was then.
Yep.
You shave it too much.
Look at that thing. It's shiny.
Put some
hair.
powder on that head. She just grasps for things.
Yeah.
The way she does Rob.
Mm-hmm.
It's maybe because I'm nice, actually. So I just don't say stuff.
No, that can't be it.
Yes.
You're saying you do have mean things to say about all of us. You just choose not to say
Oh.
them and go with things like, oh, crooked head or whatever.
100%. I could roast all of you guys in a second if I really wanted to. I just choose not to.
Who do you think could roast you the most if we start roasting each other?
I would say probably you, TJ, or Riggins.
Why?
Wouldn't do that.
Well, I'm not saying that it's not that you would do it, but if you had, I think you would have the skill set to roast me pretty well.
Yeah, you've said, Riggins, before that when you decide to roast somebody, you're mean
Yeah,
about
you
it.
go for the.
Do I?
Yeah, you've said that.
Have I?
That with your brothers and all that, once it starts.
You gotta go for
yeah,
the
well,
kill.
that's different though. I wouldn't do it to somebody.
I'm just saying if it did get into a roasting,
Yeah.
who would she think would roast her the most?
Oh, wait. I'm
sorry, Rob.
Rob, sorry, I turned your mic off a minute ago because you were typing so damn
Because you were
loud.
too loud and
Oh
talking
yeah,
too
I was
much.
typing. I'm
What
sorry.
were you saying?
I said the roastest with the mostest. It was. You didn't need to turn my mic back on for that.
Yeah, I did.
I really wish you wouldn't have.
I'm regretting turning your mic back on for that.
The Share Funny Podcast is a production of the Ace and TJ family. To get more Ace and TJ 24/7, download the Ace and TJ app. Just search for Ace and TJ in your app store. All Share Funny material copyright ATJ Incorporated 2021.